Business vocabulary, letter O. Mastering Business English by Tracey, Simon. 1. Off the charts. Meaning, off the charts refers to something that is exceptionally high, extreme, or beyond normal levels. It indicates that a particular quality, quantity, or measurement is surpassing all expectations or reaching unprecedented levels. 2. Off the hook. Meaning, off the hook means to be relieved or released from a responsibility, obligation, or undesirable situation. It implies being freed from a difficult or challenging circumstance, often resulting in a sense of relief or freedom. 3. On board. Meaning, on board means to be in agreement, supportive, or willing to participate in a particular plan, idea, or project. It signifies being part of a team or group and actively supporting its objectives or decisions. 4. On cloud nine. Meaning, on cloud nine means to be extremely happy, elated, or in a state of euphoria. It describes a feeling of immense joy, satisfaction, or contentment, often resulting from a personal achievement, success, or positive experience. 5. On deck. Meaning, on deck refers to being next in line or next to perform or take action. It is commonly used in sports to indicate the player who is next to participate or take their turn. 6. On fire. Meaning, on fire means to be highly successful, performing exceptionally well, or experiencing a period of great achievement or momentum. It suggests a high level of energy, enthusiasm, or excellence. 7. On point. Meaning, on point means to be accurate, precise, or exactly right. It suggests that something is well executed, relevant, or appropriate to the situation or context. 8. On the horizon. Meaning, on the horizon refers to something that is expected or anticipated in the near future. It indicates the upcoming occurrence or the potential for significant developments or changes. 9. On the same page. Meaning, on the same page means to have a shared understanding, agreement, or alignment with someone else regarding a particular topic, plan, or goal. It implies that individuals or groups are in sync and working together harmoniously. 10. On the up and up. Meaning, on the up and up means to be progressing positively, improving, or becoming more successful. It implies an upward trend or trajectory in terms of growth, development, or reputation. 11. On thin ice. Meaning, on thin ice means to be in a risky or precarious situation where one is close to experiencing negative consequences or facing adverse circumstances. It suggests being in a vulnerable position with limited margin for error. 12. On track. Meaning, on track means to be progressing as planned or expected, staying on course toward a goal or target. It suggests that one's actions or progress align with the intended timeline or objective. 13. Onward and upward. Meaning, onward and upward expresses the idea of progressing forward and upward, often with a positive outlook or attitude. It signifies a mindset of continuous growth, improvement, and advancement. 14. Out of the blue. Meaning, out of the blue refers to something unexpected or surprising that happens suddenly or without any prior indication. It implies that the event or circumstance occurs unexpectedly, catching people off guard. 15. Out of the loop. Meaning, out of the loop means to be uninformed or unaware of the current situation or the latest developments regarding a particular matter. It implies being excluded from important information or not being involved in decision-making processes. 16. Out of the ordinary. Meaning, out of the ordinary refers to something that is unusual, uncommon, or different from what is typically expected or experienced. It implies a deviation from the norm or the usual routine. 17. Out of the picture. Meaning, out of the picture means to be excluded, no longer involved, or no longer relevant in a particular situation. It implies that someone or something is no longer a part of the current context or scenario. 18. Out of the woods. Meaning, out of the woods means to be free from a difficult or dangerous situation, to have overcome a challenging obstacle, or to no longer be in a state of uncertainty or risk. It suggests that a difficult period has passed and things have improved or become safer. 19. Over the moon. Meaning, over the moon means to be extremely happy, thrilled, or delighted about something. It conveys a feeling of great joy or excitement, often to the point of elation. 20. Over the top. Meaning, over the top refers to something that is excessive, exaggerated, or beyond what is considered reasonable or appropriate. It implies going to an extreme or exaggerated extent in behavior, actions, or expressions. 21. Overhaul the system. Meaning, overhaul the system means to make significant changes or improvements to a system, process, or organization. It implies a thorough and comprehensive restructuring or revision of the existing framework to enhance efficiency, address problems, or adapt to new requirements. 22. Oversee the project. Meaning, oversee the project means to supervise, manage, or be in charge of a project or undertaking. It involves providing guidance, direction, and leadership to ensure the successful execution and completion of the project. 23. Overshoot the target. Meaning, overshoot the target means to exceed or go beyond the intended or desired goal or objective. It implies surpassing the planned or expected outcome, often by a significant margin. 24. Overstay your welcome. Meaning, overstay your welcome means to remain in a place or situation longer than is considered appropriate, welcome, or comfortable. It implies lingering or prolonging one's presence beyond the expected or desired time. 25. Overwhelm with work. Meaning, overwhelm with work means to be burdened, overloaded, or inundated with an excessive amount of tasks, responsibilities, or assignments. It implies feeling overwhelmed or unable to cope with the workload.